It's the day 3 of the Aishat'S protest in Lagos, and more people have joined the movement. These protesters have only one demand: the complete scrap of the federal SARS. They say this is the only way to put an end to the unnecessary killing of the Nigerian youth across the country.
Their demands have not changed. It's either the SARS unit of the police force is banned or reformed. Some of these protesters spent the night here at the entrance of the Lagos State House of Assembly complex. At daybreak, they are back at it again, chanting their solidarity songs with placards in their hands. For these Nigerian youths, they've come to say enough is enough to injustices perpetrated by men of the federal SARS. They say the atrocities have become one too many and needs to be urgently addressed.
Nobody sent us here. We came because we are tired. We hear a lot of assurances, but they have said we give them till when? Monday. Till when? Monday. Till when? Monday. So by Tuesday, we are coming to get a response.
The Lagos State House of Assembly has held an emergency sitting over the ongoing #EndSARS protest in the state. Among the 7-point resolution passed after the deliberation was that the Senate and the House of Representatives should carry out a probe of the allegations against federal SARS, including killing and dehumanizing of innocent citizens. Abisola, Adebayo, TV 360, Lagos.
Gains from the previous session at the Nigeria stock market came to a halt today as profit-taking efforts in some shares accounted for the most losses. 50 losers rallied against 14 gainers today. These losers included MRS Oil Nigeria PLC. The downstream player in the Nigerian oil industry recorded a decline in its total revenue, resulting from a downturn in revenue from its different business units. Meanwhile, on the foreign market, UK stocks FTSE dipped a toe into the negative territory over the lunchtime session and remained unchanged with a 0.28% loss. On the contrary, Dow Jones erased early losses and rallied more than 50 points today, Thursday, to hit an all-time high, recording a 0.085 gain. Japan stocks Nikkei also had a good market day as it hit a new post-bubble high on US market strength to close positive on a 0.82% gain. That's all on stock market review.
Since the #EndSARS protest began about 2 weeks ago, this has been the situation in many parts of Lagos State. With protesters barricading major roads, traffic gridlock has been at its worst, forcing people to either stay at home or walk very long distances to get to their various places of work. While this has drawn condemnation from some affected residents, the protesters say they are not stopping until all their demands are met by the government.
This is the popular Ikeja Road, which on a normal day is usually very busy. But as it appears, the #EndSARS protesters have more use for the road today. The demonstrators erected barricades on the road, denying people access to eat. For them, this will continue until the government eats completely to their demands. Things, however, turned violent in some parts of the state. In Yaba, operatives of the State Rapid Response Squad (RRS) were attacked by hoodlums, damaging their vehicles and injuring some of the operatives. Abisola, Adebayo, TV 360, Lagos.
Last month, the United Kingdom discovered a new variant strain of the COVID-19 infection, which is said to be deadlier and spreads faster than the original variant. Weeks after its announcement, this new strain has now found its way into Nigeria.
To further ramp up testing across the country, the government says it rolled out rapid diagnostic test kits used at National Youth Service Corps camps, with over 22,000 tests conducted. Abisola, Adebayo, TV 360, Nigeria.
It was indeed a Black Thursday morning for this community at the Alimosho local government area of Lagos State. This disturbing sight is what is left after the emergency operatives managed to put out an inferno caused by a pipeline explosion.
An early morning fire outbreak was certainly not what residents of Isheri Ijegun in Alimosho local government area of Lagos State expected as they rose to go about their daily activities today. The fire, which was caused by the activities of pipeline vandals, has resulted in the death of 2 people, with several others hospitalized with different degrees of injuries.
The decade-long insurgency in northern Nigeria has left thousands of people killed and millions displaced, creating one of the biggest humanitarian crises in the world. At the epicenter of this crisis is Borno, a northeastern state with the highest population of displaced persons. Due to their overwhelming number, these people are exposed to various forms of diseases and health challenges. The agency has now earmarked over $847 million to meet critical needs in the geopolitical zone, top of which is health and feeding. Abisola, Adebayo, TV360 Nigeria.
The news of the death of the veteran music maestro came as a shock to many of his fans and the Nigerian music industry as a whole. At his Showreel residence, sympathizers arrived to commiserate with the family and sign the condolence register. The visitors are received by the late Olayiya's wife, Victoria, and his children. Rather than mourning, the family says they are celebrating the life and times of their patriarch.
But there is one major challenge, which is distribution. The movement of goods from manufacturers to final consumers require multiple middlemen, and the price of goods continue to rise as products move down the chain. On this episode of Startups, we'll be featuring a company that's trying to fix the problems of distribution in the informal retail market. Hello and welcome to another interesting episode of Startups. I am Abisola Adebayo. Come along.
The National Stadium in Showreel, which usually hosts a lot of activities on a daily basis, is now under lock and key. Vehicle owners have virtually turned the entrance and exit gates of the facility to a car park. Athletes and business owners try to gain entrance into the premises despite the shutdown directive, but all to no avail. However, some workers in the stadium praised the government for putting the lives of its citizens above every other thing. Abisola Adebayo, TV360, Lagos.